How's your flaming day? You're watching Trufire Media. I'm your host, Hellbound Deadman.
And Shorty Lab.
And this is the Flamecast. G'day, how's everybody doing? I'm Hellbound Deadman. As you saw in the intro, I am here with Shorty Loud.
Hey!
And today we have a very special guest. Today, you may have seen him on Shorty Loud's channel. You may have seen him anywhere else but my channel. It's Generic Jimmy. Say hi, bud.
Hi, Generic Jimmy here.
How does it feel to be on the show today, Jimmy?
Very different to what I'm usually.
I bet it does.
Well, yeah. So James might seem a bit quiet. He doesn't like to speak up. Anyway, so we're here. We've got a few topics to talk about. So before we get started, this episode is sponsored by Kritical Comics. Kritical Comics is a startup comic company run by Shorty Loud and Generic Jimmy. We will have a segment in the middle, and stay tuned for the end to see how you can get involved.
So,
anyway, first up on the list. So today's Flamecast is going to be a little bit different because we have our special guest. So we're going to be showing him a little bit different things. So today we're going to be starting off with a brand new series that we're going to be starting up on the channel called EvoCraft. Now, I'm excited for EvoCraft.
It is exciting.
It's quite interesting. I hope it's a very unique topic. So
We should probably explain it to him, though, to Generic Jimmy.
So what Generic Jimmy is? So what EvoCraft is, it's basically where we start off at an old version of Minecraft, like beta.
As far back as we can, this multiplayer will allow us.
Which is 1.4.7 as far as I know. If there's any further versions older, let me know, whatever. Let us know. But so basically EvoCraft, we move through the evolutions of Minecraft.
Yeah, working our way up to each stage.
Yeah. And we eventually will basically play the game and we will complete that update specifics.
The goal is to try and keep the same world, unless it requires us to change world.
Which most likely will happen between 1.12 and 1.13, but we'll see. And we've got a long way to go from 1.4. But anyway, what do you think?
Well, I'm excited for it, definitely. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, hopefully.
Now, seeing as we're in the topic of Minecraft, why don't we tell the audience about something that you and I have started?
Dwarf's Mount or Crazycraft?
Why don't we talk about both?
Sure. Dwarf's Mount, as you already know, is our little series where we just kind of muck around and stuff. I don't know if you've watched it, James, have you? You should. I find it's really good.
You can check it out on Hellbound Deadman.
Just be warned, it is a little explicit.
Just a bit. Some topics you might not want to.
Some topics that may be a little R18.
Good job. It's okay. We had an accident last time we recorded the video.
Yep.
Nick assaulted the microphone.
I didn't mean to. Also, English was playing up, so English was Mimi. That's apparently something that's caught on.
That's just something that's caught on between us now.
It started though, kind of just us. You want
to try that one again?
English is not coming mean, but that's
English is not coming Mimi.
What?
That's what you said.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, English not coming Mimi. Sorry, guys, but English not coming Mimi.
Yep, that's like a private thing. Anyway, so what about Crazycraft? Liam, you want to discuss a little bit about Crazycraft?
Sure, I'd love to. So Crazycraft, if you've been living under a rock for the last 10 years, seeing as it's probably around that old, is just a bunch of mods. And you know what? It's really fun. And we've done a test world, and I wouldn't say it's a test world anymore. It's been quite fun.
Hopefully we can get Generic Jimmy in on it.
And create a series.
But we're not sure if his computer can run it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we can help him with that.
Yeah,
Well, maybe. Maybe Trufire can set you up.
I'm paying him to build a computer, so...
He is paying me to build a computer, this is true.
Yeah.
Although he hasn't given me any money for it.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to buy it.
Just build a computer for free. That's...
I'm sorry, I'm not Linus.
That's what we do.
just use Afterpay.
I mean, that's a viable option. use
is.
Afterpay, but I don't think Liam accepts Afterpay.
No, because I don't have the money to just buy things now. and
Yeah,
pay
no,
later.
that's and there's interest involved in Afterpay, and it's a
have to
whole
pay
thing.
more.
You don't. No one wants Afterpay. It's
Anyway, that's completely off subject.
But, so hopefully we can get Crazy Craft up and running. And yeah, no, so it's pretty interesting stuff. We've got like portal turrets and stuff. Really interesting. But we won't spoil anything.
Too much.
Not too much.
Because you've already spoiled a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Portal.
I actually have a question. What kind of mods does Crazy Craft involve? Just for the people who don't know.
Okay, so there's Portal. There's also more mobs. There's
Don't forget the TARDIS mod.
we can't forget the TARDIS mod. There's also Morph mod. That's fun.
That is the
That is
best
fun.
mod. And you kill a player, you morph into that player.
Yeah.
I am Nick.
You are me. Yeah.
He is me, and I am bleeding. Whoa!
Whoa,
That is a lot.
what
What
happened?
the-
I am bleeding.
How'd you manage that?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
We'll
Sorry.
just continue on. Don't worry about the
Days
technical-
without incident, 0 right there. Don't. Oh.
That's
Don't-
nasty.
Don't lick it.
Sorry, everyone. This is
It's
really
disgusting.
disgusting.
Don't lick it. Ew.
How else am I supposed to clean my hand?
With a wipe. Water.
What?
You
Wipe?
have water right there.
Yes, I'll make my hand purple.
Why not? I made my hand black for a day.
That is really gross. Stop.
Stop drinking your blood.
I'm not drinking it. I'm licking it.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It does.
You're not a vampire.
Sorry, everyone.
You don't know that.
Sorry, everyone. This is.
Eat
Fast-
chocolate like I do.
How's that supposed to stop me bleeding?
I don't know.
Melt the chocolate onto your leg.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
But then I'm gonna want to eat my leg.
I mean, it's better than bleeding.
Well, it's to be eating my blood afterwards.
No, you'd be eating chocolate.
With my blood on it.
No, chocolate.
With my blood on it.
Just make your leg out of chocolate.
What? Well, generic Jimmy just died.
I'm sure
We need to add some video to this podcast at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
We've got it. We've got the space for it.
Yes, point at my window.
Your windows are perfect. Well, I mean, you could stick it in a little screen bit, whatever.
Also, unlike the first podcast, which was set in Hellbound Dead Man's room,
Awful room.
I was going to say orphanage, we are currently outside my bedroom.
We like to alternate.
This will happen often.
This will happen often. I like that. That little fadeaway.
That's what it looks like. I thought you just put the finger on it.
Just motioning Liam to bring up the list. Because we have a topic list. And our next topic is Daft Punk.
So this morning, I read in the news that they were splitting and were retiring. Which is so upsetting.
I mean, I never really knew the band, but...
They weren't a band.
Oh.
They were just a duo who made techno music.
It was good. It's
Was
good
it a
music.
duo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was two guys.
I honestly did not know that. There you
They
go.
were European, but not like English or Irish. It was like German or something like that.
Well, see, that makes sense. A lot of it sounds a bit European.
Techno sounds European.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it was Australian.
Well, no, it's definitely not
I
Aussie.
think techno sounds like techno to me, not German.
Oh damn!
I wonder where
sounds
techno originated from.
Actually, probably, I feel like it would come from multiple countries.
Well,
Like they all had their different parts of like techno, and then they kind of put it together, and that's like what kind of made it a genre.
Yeah,
yeah, no, I feel like that could be a thing.
yeah, maybe.
They just...
It's just a mixed culture thing.
Everyone just got a bunch of instruments from around the world, threw them together, and was like, "Whoa, that sounds cool."
Yeah.
We'll call it techno.
It's techie and amazing.
And as well as Daft Punk, unfortunately retiring, there was something else I saw in the news.
Which was
Nvidia re-releasing old cards.
really
Wow.
wow.
Okay. So which card? Wait, which cards are they releasing?
The 20 series, I believe, and some of the 10 series.
Okay.
They're going
Wait,
as
so
far back as
why are
1050.
they re-releasing it?
So, because of the issue at the moment with people not being able to get the 30 series, there's also been issues with people not being able to get cards at all.
Ah.
Because people want the 30 series and they can't get it, they go for a different card, and then they get sold out.
Right.
So they're...
See, this is why I'm on Team Red, because AMD doesn't... It's not too popular amongst the people, but it's definitely there amongst whoever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I'm Team Red. I'm AMD all the way.
Not Nvidia and Intel.
Well, at the moment,
No, I'm staying like that.
you should go Intel. Not Intel.
I am Intel. Thank
AMD.
you.
You should just go AMD.
I got an i5.
It's yeah, i5. What was it? A 30
It was a 10 series.
10 series, yeah. 10. Is it a 9th gen core?
No, it's 10th.
10th gen. Okay.
I said 10th!
Well, I don't know.
You're it's a 10th. Oh, so is it a 9 series? No, it's a 10th.
No, 9th gen.
No, it's 10th gen.
Okay. I don't think your motherboard's 10th gen.
No, you know what Gate is?
Is it?
Yeah. That was my mistake. Because I had a 5th gen core.
I think the 5th gen stuff does still work with the newer generation stuff. It just doesn't work
No,
as well.
they changed the socket.
Oh.
They altered the socket.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Definitely. See, again, that's why AMD better. Yeah, I would get a Threadripper, but that's really expensive.
How much are they?
I don't know. I think the I don't know. I think they're what, like $3,000 each or something.
I'm gonna vomit. That's no stop.
Oh no! What the? And blood has gone on chocolate in Liam's mouth. That
It's
is.
the same.
That doesn't matter.
Blood
That's
doesn't
gross.
taste like anything. It's just warm liquids from your body.
Actually, it's a bit salty.
No, that's sweat.
That's an issue. My blood has never been salty.
My blood is very.
You're probably mixing your blood with sweat.
Actually, to be fair, he only eats meat, red meat.
Yeah.
True.
He doesn't eat vegetables.
That is true.
Which is not good. Speaking of vegetables, I had a great dinner last night.
Oh, Jeff.
I had nice
I was
sausages.
gonna say, I had a knife.
Well, I didn't screw up the mashed potato this time. Like the last time I cooked it, I had like really clumpy mashed potato. It was really awful. It was way too salty and it was really chunky. And then like last night we had nice seasoned sausages. Bless you.
Thank you.
We had a nice smooth mashed potato that wasn't chunky and it wasn't too salty, and we had carrots.
Nice.
I would have had honey carrots, but we had no honey.
I love honey carrots.
I know. They're
When you
so
dip them in
good.
honey. Oh.
I have had honey carrots before.
It's basically like putting strawberries in
It's
chocolate.
No, it's just heaven.
Strawberries and chocolate, honeys and carrot. Both of those things just amazing.
I've had honey carrots before because I put so much honey on that you can't taste the carrots.
Oh wow.
So it's like crunchy
No, you
honey.
That's too much. You gotta
yeah,
taste the
you've
carrot.
got to like kind of like soak it in the honey a bit and then kind of drain it, put some water in it to give it to wash it over a bit, let it cook a bit and then eat it, and it's nice and cooked into the carrot.
I had a honey and raw carrots.
You don't just coat the carrot in honey. That's not how you do it. You got to actually cook the honey into the carrot. That's the secret. Love.
You're looking that way. I think
I don't know what you did.
a bit down something hard. And I looked at James. James looked at me. And I'm like, and just like,
The exact same thing to him. He's like,
Oh, we need video for this. That's
Yeah,
funny.
we do.
oh, I should go get a tissue for my issue.
You should. You should. Yeah,
That is
you
a
should
lot of
probably.
fun.
I'll be back.
Wow,
I'm gonna go
it's worse when I cut myself
I'm
with the
getting a
razor.
tissue for my issue.
Okay.
Okay, good luck with the tissue
Is
for
it
your
razor
issue.
with an O or an E?
E?
O?
That's the gaming company.
O?
It's an O.
What you cut yourself with a mouse?
I cut myself with a mouse. Yes, I cut myself with a mouse. So, James,
Yes.
what did you have for dinner last night?
While
War on the subject.
I actually had noodles.
Noodles, 2-minute ramen. What do you have?
A little bit of both, you know. I had normal, like 2-minute noodles, and I had some ramen ones after. Really nice.
That was quick. A mix of 2-minute noodles and ramen.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
What do you think 2-minute noodles are?
When Nick asked if they're 2-minute noodles or ramen.
Aren't ramen noodles like the Chinese noodles?
No, they're both the same.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, no, well, you can.
No, ramen
They're
noodles are
exactly
like
the same.
thinner and they have like spices in them.
Yeah.
2-minute noodles like just the plain.
No, doesn't matter. They both run.
Yeah, but
Are they?
well, yeah, but you can cook ramens differently than like 2-minute noodles.
Oh.
No, they're literally the same. 2-minute noodles is just a term.
Your chair is really squeaky.
Thank you.
Also, I saw a wheel when he went over. It just went like a bit of a spasm. I'm like, okay then.
Wow. A wheel spaz. It's like the dead man spaz, which we need to do in a video once. We need to get your screen recording just to record me dead man spaz.
Alright. When you put your DPI all the way up.
Yep. 2,500, baby. What did yours go up to? 16,000 or something?
No. 100,000?
100,000 DPI. I don't think it would
It
go
was
up to
very
100.
high.
I think it was 16,000 because mine's 2,500, and I think because you was doing yours really slowly across the mouse pad and it was going all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60. So I think yours was 16,000 CPI, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that probably sounds actually right.
Where mine's just 2,500, which is fine. Mine's a cheaper mouse, but it's still a nice
Well, I
mouse.
paid over $100 for mine.
I
Are we
didn't. I
getting
paid
off
like
topic?
70. No,
This is good.
only 15 minutes in.
Fair enough.
We've already gone through the majority of the topics, by the way.
That is true.
We've got like 3 topics left.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to get back onto EvoCraft because we haven't really discussed like how exactly we're going to do it, like because obviously we need to get a hosting service for it, but I'm not sure which hosting service to go for
Yeah.
because I want something cheap that we can all use.
Also, do we have to like complete Minecraft by killing the Ender Dragon and the Wither?
So basically, what it is each update. So you know how each update adds like a major thing.
Yeah.
So I have a list on my computer at home, with all the different labels for all the series and stuff, because we're gonna have special names for the series. I'm not gonna release the names quite yet.
Yeah.
You can wait for that. But yeah, so basically that's so just special names and basically so 1.4 was the multiplayer update. So we kind of just run through there until we find it good enough to move to the next series. And then 1.5 is the Redstone update. So we obviously have to focus that series around Redstone and do a bunch of Redstone stuff to complete the series.
Fair enough.
So then, 1.6, the horse update, and then we go, gets horses and just do a bunch of horse stuff. 1.7, I think that was the Bountiful update? No, that was 1.8. What was 1.7?
I'm actually having a difficult time remembering.
I know I looked it up because I think 1.8 was the Bountiful. 1.9 is the combat
Which one was
update.
Bountiful?
1.8.
No, but what
Which
was
one
it?
was the what
The
update?
Bountiful update. It added like I think it added like the new trees and stuff like that,
Like Darko?
and like more flowers.
It might have been, as in after the horses, stained glass.
Oh.
No, that was in 1.12, the World of Color update.
No, because I remember the horses and the stained glass being around at the same time.
I know because stained glass came around in
So I played it on the 360.
1.12.
I played it on the 360. And I remember playing 1.13 on my PC. I didn't play the 360 back when I jumped to PC. We
See,
had
'cause
Xbox One at that.
The World of Color update didn't come until 1.12, which apparently the official update name I think was the update that changed the world, not the World of Color update, which I think most of us know it by, because it added all the colored wool and the new doors and the new trapdoors and everything.
Yeah.
1.12 was a really good update.
It was.
1.13 was so hyped.
1.13 was probably like 1.13 and I think 1.5 were probably the two most hyped updates.
But then we also can't forget the new update that are coming out.
1.17, yeah.
Yeah. I'm extremely hyped for that one.
I am excited for that one.
Yeah, I think all Minecraft fans are.
It's been a while since the caves have had an update. The last time the caves had an update I think was 1.7 when they added the big chasms and stuff. And they updated the strongholds.
Yeah, like
but that was about it.
Yeah, they had like mine shafts and stuff like that.
No, the mine shafts have been in there since like 1.5.
Really?
Early. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been in there for a real early game. But yeah, no, so we haven't had a cave update in ages, and it looks really good. And
Yeah.
that monster, have you seen the monster? The I can't remember
Oh,
what
the
it's
one in
called.
the dark area.
What's it called? The oh, it's like something to do with a guard, but it's so cool.
Stone Guard, maybe?
No,
I don't think I've seen that actually.
Black Stone Guard? I don't I know what
yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, that big blind monster that only detects your sound. It's so cool.
That sounds awesome.
Candles. I'm excited for that. And there's coloured candles.
Oh.
Wait, candles are coming out?
Candles.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
That would be really good for a flight game. Like a
Yeah.
Minecraft.
So could you actually
Yeah.
put the candles like on the walls, or is it just for the ground?
You make them float.
Yep, that's definitely going in a horror mode.
And,
Wow.
I'm just
and
telling you
it
right
works
now.
the same way with sea pickles. You need to have one or multiple.
Oh no, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
That's
So you
going
can
in
just
a-
have the candles floating.
Yeah.
Wow, you can make Hogwarts.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Someone
say, yeah,
actually did
Hogwarts.
that.
Yeah, you can just make Hogwarts with
Using the snapshot they made at Hogwarts.
Dang, because that floating hall is pretty impressive in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did try. I think I've tried recreating Hogwarts with my little brother.
You have barriers and then barrier blocks and then torches for that.
Oh, we just use sticks and torches. We used not sticks, sorry, fence posts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just did that for the big hall, and we didn't actually do it anywhere near to scale. We had literally the main door, and literally as soon as you walk in, right to the right, there's just the mess hall, which I know is not accurate from the actual movie, but
Yeah.
we just wanted to build that thing first because it's like
Are we? Yeah, so,
it's like the part I think we all remember.
so Liam's bleeding.
The whole-
So same as Shorty is bleeding. So is Nick.
Hellbound Dead Man is now bleeding. You guys go off at me and then you just did it?
Licking blood.
I'm the only one who's not bleeding.
Yep.
We can change that. I got a knife right here.
Awesome. Let's make this a three-way tie.
Why would you think I'd actually shoot?
I don't know. I'm a pretty
Oh,
annoying person.
you flinched so far back then.
I was like,
Yeah, you were.
but actually, he did make me bleed earlier today.
Well, there you go.
Oh, by attacking you with a ruler.
Yep.
Wow. How'd that happen?
Well,
It was Monica's ruler and I just started attacking
Yeah,
his hand.
he just hacked that with the ruler. With the ruler, just.
That is something special.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I feel like because the 1.7 updates, like it's kind of similar to 1.16. Like the lore part of Minecraft, I think, is really getting like worked on a lot because the village and pillage update really updated like villages in general,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like it's really given it like not only does it just look
Well,
better,
they don't really feel useless anymore.
Yeah.
like they actually have specific jobs. Like obviously, back when villages were, veterans, remember those days. I still love the old villages. I see that's the thing with the old villages. It was really fun to transform them. Nowadays, it's like, well, there's not really much more to do.
But
You know.
I do like how they have.
They have their own little style where you can restylize the old villages so much.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of medieval builds with them.
I can't remember who I watched. I think it was Grian. I watched him redo an old village
I
with
think
all
I
the new blocks.
Remember that?
Yeah, it looked awesome after he finished it, and it was like that's how the villages should look, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I can't remember which video it was or what it was. Hello, birds. But yeah, no, it was really cool. Green is a good builder.
Punishment is required. Where's my axe?
Yeah. Actually, on the topic of axes.
Oh yeah, props and craft. So, some of us want to make things, practical things.
Well,
Well, what? Just because I want to make a God of War axe,
I thought it was I thought you were making what's it
I
called?
thought about Stormbreaker,
Yeah,
which
you
is
make both?
Thor's new. Yeah, I could.
could do both.
But which one would you want to make more?
The Leviathan
Right,
axe.
but that would take a lot of time to do. And also,
I know. That's why when I'd finish, it would just feel so good.
Yeah, and also-
and as I said, I want it to be practical.
I could help you with some of the carvings though.
No, I think I'd be good. I'd probably see if I can find a place with a laser.
Cut up.
I feel like you
What's it-
wouldn't want
what
the
are they called?
I feel like you shouldn't get the carvings from the actual game. I feel like you should make your own personalized carvings.
Maybe, yeah.
Actually, do you know what you could do? You could just use Gallifreyan text
Yes.
as the back
could.
of the life and action.
No, I what I'd do is
You could write Leviathan axe in Gallifreyan.
what I'd do
That
is
would be
I'd
awesome.
make the carvings from the game, but in it, have it basically hidden but look like it's also part of it. Gallifreyan saying Leviathan.
That would.
You
look
could
really
also have
cool.
like a full sentence saying like, "This is Liam's Leviathan axe" or something.
Only those who are worthy may lift.
Yes.
Well, actually, that is kind of how it is because.
Well, that's the thing. If you look like on about the actual lore for God of War,
Yeah.
it was made to combat Mjolnir because they crafted Mjolnir and Thor went absolutely wild on everyone, and
Yeah.
so they created
Yeah. So
the
Kratos,
Leviathan axe
yeah.
as an equal to it.
And then Kratos took it from his wife when she sadly passed away in the newest game.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting that Thor and Mjolnir is like an actual myth or legend.
Yeah, like they were actually part of the.
I keep forgetting that like
Viking,
that's an actual Norse thing. I just keep thinking of the Avengers.
Yeah.
Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum. Sorry.
Copyright.
Take a sip.
No, I don't think we can get copyright if we just do it with our mouths.
But why don't you tell them what you wanted to do?
I am trying to build my own desk for a computer.
Oh, also, this area that we're currently in, I want to turn this into a sort of workshop, as well as a small gym. So, you could actually come around here, and you and I could work on projects here.
We could.
While I work out in the gym.
Laser cutter is what I was trying to think of before.
That's what I said, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
I think you said that before, didn't you?
I said laser,
I said laser cutter.
Yeah.
so that I can engrave
Yeah.
Yeah,
stuff.
thanks.
Because I don't think I'm going to go at it with, like, a Dremel. or something.
I mean, you could.
You can.
Yeah, blunted a lot of Dremels.
You can grade.
Actually, you'd be surprised how durable those things are.
They are pretty.
It's me, though.
Yeah, that's
True.
true. Fred me with a whippersnapper, I will snap that little wire so
No, you'll
quickly.
snap the entire thing by accident.
Probably. Haven't yet.
Any projects you plan on working on?
Yes, actually.
What?
Red Hood. Red Hood helmet from the Injustice 2 game.
Oh, yeah.
Never played it.
Although I would have gone the Red Hood helmet from Batman Arkham Knight.
Also never played it.
Well,
Good game.
The Batman Arkham Knight.
I think I've been meaning around
His
to
helmet
go
isn't
and play
really red. Like,
Well, okay, so what happens is in Arkham Knight he plays a different character,
Just make a penguin suit.
And-
The penguin.
and then his helmet gets broken, and he takes off the screen that was on it,
yeah,
and underneath it's all red.
yeah.
Huh. So his face is red?
No, his helmet.
Okay, so he's not like the event, no, Captain America's like Red Skull.
No, his helmet.
Which,
he
by
took
the way,
off
is
the first
such
layer
a cool bad guy.
when he takes off his skin,
I love Red Skull.
Yeah.
and then he dies, and he ends up becoming the Guardian of the Soul Stone.
Does he?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Black Widow gets killed.
Yep.
To get the stone. Or
Yeah,
sacrificed.
We probably should have said spoilers alert, but
It's
yeah.
fine. Endgame's been out for like a year or two now.
Are you sure it was Black Widow? I thought it was
No, because remember,
Hawkeye and
Hawkeye
Black
and Black
Widow
Widow
both
have
up
a
there.
fight, and then but
Originally, to get the Soul Stone, Thanos threw Gamora off. But then they had to go back in time,
to
and
go,
Black Widow and...
Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the time travel thing.
yeah, they had no idea how to get the stone, and then they got there, and Red Skull told them what they had to do.
Yeah.
And then they both were trying to sacrifice themselves, and they were both fighting over who was going to die.
And then
Red
in
Skull
the
is a
end-
weird villain.
He really is.
But although
But he is cool.
Yeah, I
He
do
is
like him.
really cool.
Yeah.
He's like he gives me like Hellboy vibes.
Nazi Hellboy.
Nazi Hellboy, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, Hellboy. That's a movie.
I haven't seen it, but I don't want to because
I think I've seen bits of it. I haven't seen like the whole thing, but I definitely have been meaning around to getting
I've
to
seen
watch
all
it.
of them.
I
There's two,
I do want to watch the original one and the remastered one.
I was going to watch them, but I've just heard so many people.
There's
say-
one I think from the 90s, and then there's the remastered one, isn't there?
No, it's just two movies.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've heard really bad things from them.
Well, I know one's
No, they
old
are
and one's
both
modern.
really good movies. Yeah, the set further back. It was set in around the.
I like the whole story of him filing his horns to fit in.
Yeah,
It's sad and
and then he when he has to unlock his like hellish form, he ends up growing them like instantly back.
And I remember one scene, the thing walks in and he was like, "Don't mention the horns." He
Yeah.
follows
Oh, the
them back.
fish guy.
I can't remember, but it was like, yeah, like something he was talking about. Don't mention the horns. He files them back to try to fit in. I mean, it's kind of hard when you got a giant hand
Yeah.
that's like made of
Yeah, but
stone.
that's literally his hand. That's how he was born too, but it was obviously smaller because he was smaller.
That would have hurt coming out. Just like his hand's still stuck.
My arm's stuck. Well, to be fair, he's a demon, so he would have just been popped into existence.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Like, well, yeah, sentient beings.
Just- Existence. You guys don't know how to do that.
All making popping sounds right now.
You fold your lip. No, you fold it. No, not like that. Just here, in on itself, and then
No, I can't.
you're going.
Oh my god, that just reminds me of
I don't know.
the Dead Walks. The head.
Oh, that you can also find on Hellman Dead Man's channel.
Yeah,
The
trailer
Dead
for
Walks
it.
trailer.
That was a good trailer. It was weird.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you're right.
It was an awful trailer.
Yeah, the movie, like when we started, like I guess
It's one of those situations where you like
it's a
you
good-
say you're gonna do something,
yeah,
and then you never do it. It gives you like
you start it, but then you just
it
don't
gives you
finish
like that rush of like false hope,
Yeah,
like the bus. Like when we were planning to do the bus, we were never actually
And then
gonna
we
do
realized
it.
how unrealistic that was.
I mean, let's be honest, we were never actually gonna do it.
No, we weren't.
It's just kind of one of those things where it's like it's just cool to fantasize about. Same with the house. We're probably never actually gonna build.
Yeah, probably end up
A proper
going
warehouse.
separate ways in the house-wise.
Well, you and I still went to the one.
We'll probably still build like
We'll
We'll probably still buy out a warehouse and just
Yeah.
and do all the videos and that. But still, we'll probably just live in separate houses or just in an
Yeah.
apartment together,
Yeah.
An apartment together,
like a 3-bedroom flat or something, like a 2-story.
maybe.
We'd see how it would
I'd go crazy. I think.
We'd all go mad at each other.
Yeah.
Well, everyone has their ups and downs. I don't know. Well, yeah, it's something to think about. I don't know.
Take a sip.
Yeah, well, hopefully your channel boosts off, Liam, because well, yeah, no, because me being your new editor, that's definitely something. And then I'm gonna be editing James's videos.
Yep. If I make
I love the slight.
If you make any.
You're just like, wait, what's going on?
We're still not sure what your channel's gonna be about. What ideas do you have for your channel?
Well, I was thinking, like, at the beginning, I was thinking of making a gaming channel, but I'm like, but yeah, I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to have the time to do it because I know being like a officer of law is a very time-consuming job.
Well, you have well, I think your original idea, one of them was cooking, wasn't it?
That was true, yes.
Yeah, you were originally gonna do a cooking channel, and then I can't remember where it ventured off from there. And I think you were gonna do general vlogs, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why it became generic Jimmy.
Yeah. Which is still a good name, regardless, cooking or vlogs or whatever.
Generic things with a generic person.
Yep. I mean,
But I'm far from generic.
yeah.
Yes, you are.
It's an ironic name, that's the point.
Yeah.
And your name's not Jimmy, it's James.
yeah.
With Liam, it's kind of ironic too, because,
I'm
You're not
short
very
and
loud.
I'm not very loud.
yeah.
I mean, I can be when I
Yeah.
want to be.
You can be, yeah, but not in your videos. You're very quiet.
I don't know why.
I
do
legitimately
actually
had
put in the
to,
energy.
when I was editing, I had to turn the whole volume up because, like, I could barely hear you.
The worst part is I put in the energy. Also, you said because my voice doesn't apparently sound like what my mic picks up.
Yeah,
I-
no.
my lisp isn't that strong.
Mm.
And that's what I thought. That's why whenever I watch videos, I'm like, what the hell? I didn't know it was that bad.
Oh, it's
just
like when I
like,
watch videos, I'm just like, oh.
I'm sure that.
Well, like,
For me, I'm just like,
you'll get
I'm
there.
sure
Like,
that.
I'm not dissing on you or hating on you. Like, you'll get there
Did you
eventually.
say you're not dissing on my hating?
It sounds like this.
Sure.
English me,
But, I mean, you'll get there eventually. Like, you remember I started off my videos like that. You know, hi, I'm Hellband Edmund. Welcome. I'm in a video. Yay.
Wow!
Wow!
And then your intro just got really, really fast.
Yeah, g'day everybody, I'm Hellband Edmund and welcome back to another video.
Yeah.
But the new one, I'm dead, I'm alive. I'm Abandoned Man.
G'day, I'm dead in my life, I'm Hellband Edmund.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. Initially it started with like, hello everybody, my name is Hellband Edmund, which is kind of like the generic, but I wanted something,
Jimmy.
because like, I'm Aussie, so I wanted something, Aussie, so I came up with g'day.
G'day.
You know, I thought adding g'day into it would be a good thing.
My chair just vibrated.
Why?
It's a great question. This arm just went...
Was just skin touching like the table, so maybe like
Maybe.
I don't know.
What? Your skin was touching the table? What? What? Oh my god!
Okay, Elmo, calm down.
Oh dear.
This is Flamecast!
Apparently that sounds like Emma. I don't see The resemblance. I don't hear it.
What?
Ah!
What's that supposed to be?
Elmo!
Doesn't sound like Elmo.
Exactly.
What kind of Sesame Street did you go up listening to? The psychotic version?
Apparently the counterfeit one. The rip-off Sesame Street. Can you tell me how to get...
Not sunny days, it's darking days.
It's not 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street, it's just...
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Bomb Street.
Dead. Bomb Street.
No, it's called Bun Street.
Men Bun.
Hey! Actually, that's good. High five. Ow!
That was... You have a bad habit of attacking things when we're having a podcast.
I don't mean to. Last time it was the phone, now it's a piece of wood that the phone's sitting on. Everything to do with the microphone.
Oh, that's what we can do as well, is... Because it wouldn't surprise me if we keep using a phone to record this. But like, a stand for the desk.
Yeah. Definitely.
Something we just slide the phone into.
Well, we could actually we could build a podcast desk.
There's a vice connected to the workbench over there. And this, we're going to put a top on and either use as a table. And I want to use this either as a podcast desk or a workbench.
Like you
That's
could,
fair enough.
like do sketches on it.
No, as in like we use it like when we're crafting stuff, we put them on here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could use
And
it
then
both.
tools like on here.
Well, in a sense, if you really wanted to, you could use it with both.
I guess you could.
Maybe.
I feel like that would be more of like a sensible desk to use. To
Anyway, so what we're going to be launching... So, obviously we had Offensity Apparel. That did not really go off with a hitch.
As much as we wanted it to. We're probably going to have to wait a while before we bring that back up.
Yeah, it's still sitting there in the dark. We still have the URL for it and everything. But I just think the URL was maybe a little too wordy. offencityapparel.com.au.
We need something simple and quick.
I was thinking just like we need something quick. Like we can't. I want to put a clothing brand just under Trufire itself, but I also don't.
Yeah.
What if we just OP?
What? OP apparel.
No, just OP.
Just OP.
OP clothing.
OP clothing.
Because, like, we're gamers,
Offensity apparel.
but it's Offensity Apparel, just get rid of the A. It's
Yeah.
the apparel part.
Why don't we just make like specific gaming wear?
Like, clothing.
Yeah, we could just make specific gaming wear. What do you think?
I don't know.
What?
Please leave my axe,
Do not touch the axe.
or I'll use it to turn you
Actually, you know what would
into...
be really cool?
meat.
Because you want to make a Leviathan axe. What about if you made Kratos' like I guess like
knives?
tunics and stuff?
It's like the clothing.
Yeah.
What, and then we go to Comic-Con as... Me as...
Boy.
You want to go as boy, do you? Get closer.
Boy.
What
You
the hell
want
was
to
that?
go as the boy?
Boy.
You want to go as the son?
No,
Boy,
I
I can't.
I reckon I'd probably do a modernized version, like outfit with the same axe.
I really wish I could do that deep voice that he does. Boy, boy, boy,
This is the part of the podcast.
Just the next half hour is just us doing boy, 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 boy,
boy.
No,
Listen
keep
close.
saying boy, and then you skip it.
boy,
Boy.
boy,
Boy.
boy,
Boy.
boy,
Boy.
boy, boy,
Boy.
boy, boy,
Boy.
boy,
Girl.
Bo-
Ah!
Ah!
Yeah. Feminist.
Just that scene from Inside Out. Girl.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite scene. It's like, oh my god, it's so true.
Dell. HP.
Dell HP, 2 computers on your windowsill that don't matter.
I actually have a question.
Hit Windows.
What is your favorite line from God of War, like from the newest God of War game?
Boy.
That Kratos says, by the way.
Boy.
But when-
Oh, he said something to the decapitated wizard about like don't speak unless spoken to,
my
and
favorite,
it's just like really bluntly rude, and I love it.
my favorite line is when it says, "Boy, listen close. I'm from a land called Sparta." When
Did you know he tries to make a joke
yes, and I'm like,
while they're in the boat,
Oh no.
wow.
and it does not work because it's
I'm
Kratos.
trying actually. What I'm trying to remember the joke.
I can't remember what it was. It was something. It was like a bar joke.
Yeah.
Kratos making a bar joke.
Yeah. Dads.
Oh, I'm Kratos in the tavern downtown. My name is Kratos boy. Come with me now.
My name is Kratos boy.
My name is Kratos.
My name is Kratos boy.
Come with me now.
Take my hatchet.
Come with me, boy. Come and get drunk with me, boy.
Actually,
He's like 10.
yeah, like
So?
10 or 11.
When is this? Like 10,000 BC or something?
I mean, how old's Kratos? He'd be like a couple
No, what?
hundred.
Well,
No, wait.
he
It's
started off
Norse
in the-
times, right?
Because he's the demigod.
It would be like 300 AD or something. Norse times.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
But he's not on Earth.
Is he not?
No.
No, Earth is where the giants live. I'm pretty sure. Where the giant serpent is?
The world serpent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it speaks weirdly. And then the wizard man head talks to it.
Yeah. I was about to say Odin. That's not Odin. Odin is Thor's father.
No, Odin's the person who banished
What is
the
his
wizard
name?
to the tree.
Hmm?
And he comes and punishes him every day.
Yep, and then Kratos gets
Slices
it,
his
then
head
takes it
off.
to Freya,
Yeah, and then she brings it back to life.
who is the mother of.
And then she also...
Yeah, Baldur.
If I was to be brought back to life as a head, I would not enjoy it.
Neither would I.
Especially if I was to be hung on
We've got no
someone's
control.
belt next to his
Yeah,
butt.
just... Hey, I'd like to see the front.
Like not
mind.
only are you just a head with no control strapped to someone's belt, you're bouncing against his butt.
Yeah.
if
I mean, this man's always running,
If he-
jumping, throwing things.
Kratos farts, that's it. You're just
You're dead,
I
mate.
wonder if he's ever needed to fart. And how that situation went.
that's a good. He farts, it shakes the world.
Kills 4 other gods.
Oh god, the world's serpent farting.
Well, isn't he? He's
big-
Zeus's son.
Well, yeah, well,
And then he killed
killed
Zeus.
Yeah. Because he goes nuts.
Yeah, Loki.
Loki's in it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Well, actually, isn't that's what Atreus's thing is.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
son is Loki.
Yeah, the god of tricks.
Mischief.
Mm.
But I am hoping, because they are bringing out, I'm pretty sure they're bringing out a new God of War game. I really hope there's going to be a showdown between Atreus
I love the
Um,
transitions for the cutscenes in God of War.
yeah.
There is no loading screens in that game, which is impressive.
Yeah, and the new one, it's all one fixed
And it's
camera.
such-
I want to play God of
For
War
s-
5.
yeah,
No,
I-
4 or 5.
I don't know,
Because,
but
because it's,
it's such an impressive feat. Like for
Yeah.
such a good-looking game, the fact that the camera transitions are just there's no loading, no stutter whatsoever.
Have you seen the ending scene for it?
I don't think so.
They hear thunder and lightning while they're in their house, and they go to
Yeah,
the front door
they
and
go out
Thor's
and-
standing out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And he pulls the hammer.
like, all you see is just a cloak. And then he goes and moves the cloak and you just see the hammer there.
Wow,
like, can I help you?
Yeah, and like,
He's a-
Kratos is standing there with, like,
boy.
That's what they reckon the new one's gonna start off with. The
yeah,
battle with them.
yeah.
Battle
Or
with
it'll
Thor.
probably just be about them.
You killed Loki.
He didn't kill Loki. Kratos
I don't
did
know.
not kill his son.
What?
Kratos did not kill his son.
Wait, Loki's Kratos' son?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
Atreus.
Loki's
Atreus.
Kratos' son is Loki, yeah.
Yeah.
Just not yet. He's a god.
No, no, Loki.
He's just
is.
not a frost giant.
Yeah, that's why
Well, yeah, but this isn't the Avengers universe.
No, but that's as far as I'm aware. That
Yeah. Well, okay, let's okay.
Because I don't think that's actually a thing in
Yeah, I
Norse
don't think it-
That's why
mythology.
there's who's the guy who's a coward who has the mace and the shield? Because there's
Is that one of the guys he kills? in
yeah,
the fourth?
he kills one of them.
I don't.
How does he kill him?
And he's
Oh no! Atreus stabs him and then pushes him off by kicking him off, and then he dies. I'm guessing.
I like the little dwarfman. The one that's.
the ones that forge
Yeah.
the weapons.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll upgrade it for you. He's
And
he
then
wasn't even asking for
he's
upgrade,
having.
like,
He's
I'll
always
upgrade it for
having troubles with his brother or his twin or whatever.
you. Yeah, because those are
Yeah,
the
and then-
two that
Yeah.
forged
Yeah.
Mjolnir and
Yeah.
the
And
Leviathan.
near the end, they help each other. Like they're together. It's very sweet.
It is good. It's
I don't know
wholesome.
too much about the game,
I know.
but I
about
want to play it.
I
know about
once
that.
I get a new graphics card, I definitely gonna play it.
It's a PlayStation exclusive.
that. Yeah.
What, God of War?
Yeah.
I thought it was on PC as well.
No,
I don't think it is.
that's just Halo and Forza. Xbox has done that. Detroit Become Human,
It's on
which was
PC.
a PlayStation
Yeah, I know.
exclusive. You can get on the
I know the Spider-Man games aren't on PC, which kind of sucks.
But
But-
I mean, if God of War came to
Mm.
PC, I'd just play it on.
I really feel like it's on PC. I feel like I've seen someone play it on PC.
I don't think it is.
It's not. It was PlayStation 4 exclusive.
Well, that's stupid.
Also, I have to say,
But they'll probably bring it to PS5, and I'll probably just buy a PS5.
Because that game could look so much better on PC. Like, imagine that game with ray tracing.
Does your PlayStation work?
No, not at all. In fact,
Wow.
it barely turns on.
I love the way that the new Blades of Chaos look in God of War 4, though.
Blades of Chaos. Are those the daggers?
The Blades of Chaos.
Yeah, the two massive dagger-looking things.
Okay, I thought you
Swords.
said Blaze
I
of
think-
Chaos.
Yes, but I know they're thick, so it's more like a giant dagger
Blaze, Gust, go!
or a short sword.
Yeah.
But he has two of them.
Yeah, and
Those
like-
are from the other games.
Yeah, the
as
reason
well.
that he wears wraps is because they were made by gods. The chains burned into his skin.
Yeah, I know.
He
I
couldn't
watched
take them
that.
off. I don't know how he took them off. Maybe because he killed all the gods.
No, I
So-
think you just kind of ripped them off, didn't you?
Don't know.
Because the chains were burned into his like they forged into his skin.
Hmm.
So if you think about it, if you rip them off,
Because you play the older games and the chains are still there.
yeah. But
That's
like
why
in
it
the
changed.
ending scene, the wraps do fall off, and there's no like scars or anything.
Mm.
Oh.
It's very
Maybe
Because that's what he had in all the other games,
yeah.
rather than having the
Yeah, and then
Leviathan's
everyone was
new.
complaining how in the newest game, it's just the Leviathan axe.
The Leviathan axe is so good though.
I know, but like, and then like, it surprised so many people when the Leviathan axe was. I mean, when the Blades of Chaos came to the game.
Yeah, they just rewrite it. People, what?
Yeah. When he had to go to Helheim,
no idea where that is.
it's the Norse realm of hell. It's instead of like this world's hell or whatever. It's a place of undying cold.
Mm.
Oh, instead of heat.
Yeah. Also,
Well, you don't know if hell's
You know
hot.
what the main part of the game is, don't you? They're trying to get
The spread their
mother's
mother's ashes,
to the
yeah.
highest point of all.
yeah.
worlds.
Also, I
Yeah,
love
because
how,
that's where she wanted
I
to
love
be
at the
spread.
end scene how you can actually see all the dead giants, like all their bodies and like their weapons and like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen the end bit.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the end bit when like they're with Thor. I love how Kratos like his fists are like fully closed, but like it looks like his left or right hand is ready to like grab the blades or like the axe. He's ready.
Well, that's the thing. He can probably wield Mjolnir
Well, although he's a massive,
because it
like,
still is a worthy thing.
yeah, and Kratos he is worthy, but he's also killed a lot of people who were
Yes, but so is Thor.
Yeah, Thor's killed a lot of people too.
yeah.
And
Not even just in the Avengers, like in actual Norse mythology, he's killed a lot of innocents.
in the God of War universe, he went bad.
that's why they had to make the Leviathan axe.
because he was just going mad with power.
Yeah, because the Leviathan axe is also a worthy thing. So if Kratos can pick it up,
Now the question
Yeah,
is,
but it's-
does
it's
Thor
more
in God of War have the eye patch?
It's more like an honor system
yeah,
where it's like the Darksaber, where you have to earn it. So I'm pretty sure it either has to be given to you or you have to vanquish.
I
the
honestly,
enemy
I don't
that has it.
understand the Darksaber in Star Wars.
I do.
Well, I mean, you don't have to earn it, but it's most respected,
Yeah.
and people
Yeah.
the Mandalorians respect each other when you win it in battle. You
Yeah.
don't have to kill someone; you just have to defeat.
Although
them.
that's why the lady couldn't take it in the Mandalorian.
Yeah, even though he was like, "Take it,
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like I can't.
take a
And,
sip."
yeah, and the Mandalorian didn't want to kill her.
Yeah.
Take a sip of my holy water.
There's not much left.
I know.
There is like none left.
I wouldn't call that water either. Algae.
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 You'll get it.
What?
Yiggly.
Righto.
No clue.
Yiggly.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. What's our next topic?
We didn't even finish this one.
Right,
Yeah,
closing topic.
We
right.
got distracted.
We did.
Fully distracted.
Anyway, back on topic. The
Clothing.
yeah,
Yeah.
clothing. Trufire. So I'm not sure if we want to do. So what was it? OP. Clothing.
We're talking about what we do for.
I don't know though. I don't like that name. What do you think?
Well, that's the thing. That's something
Well-
we don't have to do now.
It's not really my choice to make because you two are like the main owners of it.
No, we just are the owners of it.
That is true.
We are
the
all
owners of
board
it.
of directors. We're trio owners.
What are you?
El trio.
Yeah, me
El tres niños.
Righto.
Niños.
El Gento.
El tres niños.
Niño.
The three boys.
Niño.
You know.
Or
We should just call ourselves El Tres Niños.
I would do that, but I can't speak Spanish.
Nosotros es
I would
El
do that,
Tres
but I don't know what you're
Niños.
saying.
Yeah, I would do that, but I just don't speak Spanish.
Say it with me. El
Yeah.
Tres
Tres
Niño.
niño.
El Tres Niños.
You changed that. I'm like
El
el
Tres
tres
Niños.
niños.
El Tres Niños.
Whenever I say Ninos, I can only think of Nando's. No, I really would like Nando's.
Nanometers.
Nando's.
El tres Nando's.
Oh, what was that? What was that meme? It was something about Nando's.
I know.
Roses are red, but I can't remember. Oh, it's some meme. I showed it to you the other day, I think.
Nope.
I did show it to you.
Nope.
I did.
Nope.
Do not deny my showing of you of things.
Nope.
Cut my phone in half with an
Doll's
axe.
hair is gold. Something.
What?
Right.
And Loki's hair too.
Yeah, your hair is gold. It's ugly.
You know what? My hair's not
Like
gold.
my face.
No.
What?
Roses are red. Thor's
Do you
hair
want to
is gold.
assault you with an
Mine's
axe I could
man's
barely
red.
hold up with one hand?
Well, you're holding it by like the worst end
I
possible.
think it's like
There you go.
Roses are red, Violets are blue, Thor's hair is gold, Iron Man is red or something. No wait. Iron Man is
Roses are red. Cap is blue.
Thor's hair
Iron is
gold.
red and Thor is bored.
Tor? Tortoisebird.
Thor is bored.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord. Smorgasbord.
Morgan.
A Luigi board?
A Luigi board?
Quiche
How do
board.
I get my girlfriend pregnant?
Pregnant.
Help! Help, please! Help! My waggy board, please! Help! Help, please!
When I was
Please
younger,
help!
we used to play with a quiche board.
Quiche board?
Like
Poor Luigi though.
Luigi board. Luigi.
Help, my Luigi board is talking to me.
Luigi board?
How do you use a wedgie board?
Wiggy board.
Oh
Wiggy
god.
board.
Wiggy board.
Am I Pagananat?
Am
I
I
will link
Pagananat?
both those videos in the description. They are absolutely fantastic.
Beautiful.
They are a masterpiece of the world.
Yeah.
And if you have not seen them or don't watch them,
Then obviously
you should not
You don't live
be
in
allowed
this
on the
world.
internet.
You just don't live in this world.
Yeah, you just don't live in this world.
Pregnant.
Those are like, it's like citizenship tests. Like that's like your world test. Like you have to like know
No,
those
no.
two things
Yeah.
to be living in the world.
Existent.
Yeah.
Existence.
It's like
To stay in
when,
existence, you have to.
to remain existent.
Sorry, I keep on getting restless legs.
You don't have legs.
Right. I'm like
Get a leaf on your butt.
Your butt. Oh, well, now it's gone. Like your butt. Whoa!
Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Hey, Phil Swift here with Flex Tape. I mean, what kind of clothing would we even do? And now they're fighting with crowbars and axes. What kind of clothing would we do? Like, because obviously Offense City was a failure.
It wasn't a failure. It was just
Well,
take off
it was
very
a
well,
f-
so it was
It was a failure. That's what a failure is, James.
Took after the owners.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Ah,
I
my
can
ear.
do that later. I don't know. Like, I want it. Like, it can't just be generic clothing because everyone does that. It's got to be unique. Like, we need to do. Wait.
We were talking about a game clothing.
Well, we're doing because we're a game development company.
We could just do clothes about our games.
But yeah, we could just do clothes about our
Like
games.
cute things in our games.
Yeah.
Like if there's like
We could just draw random
With
game
just, like, a
characters
chibi version.
and then put them on the shirts and be like, "This is a future game character," and then throw those characters in the game.
Oh wait, Liam, do you know what we could do?
That's how we promote. That's how we promote the games. We put.
Oh yeah, critics wear too.
Yeah, because like
We could do that.
yeah, like because
Dave.
Dave.
Tall with the kunais, which also are really cool.
Can set up a
What
website.
eyes?
Kunais.
Yeah.
Someone's phone vibrated, but
I think so. Wait, while we're on the topic of while we're talking about critics,
let's just actually like just do.
let's do this mid-roll sponsor thing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it. Okay.
Critics. So, explain to me, Liam and James, what exactly is Critics Comics? As
Okay.
I know you've talked about it before, but I have not
And then you can.
I don't have much of a clue of actually what it is specifically.
Okay, so Critics is a little. So let me give you some backstory. Back in primary school, there was a group of friends,
There's a
including me,
backstory.
who liked creating superhero characters and, role playing as them and, playing.
As kids do.
Yeah, like, you
Well,
do that
one
kind
and
of
the
stuff.
same.
And so we draw them. And so originally it had a bunch of different names. X Comics, and a bunch of other stuff.
The other name was
there
a
was-
bunch of other stuff.
There was comics with an X at the end of it, like instead of an
Comics, yeah.
S. There was just a bunch of weird names for it, and then we
Why not
decided on
comics with K at the start and X at the end?
We decided and then when I moved to Sydney, it became. I actually had it as Aurora Comics.
Aurora.
It's not a bad name.
Also,
Yeah,
by
I
the way,
like-
Subnautica, good game.
Good game. But when I came back, I decided, let's keep it as Critics. And so I have actually attempted to recruit both of you before. You did nothing. James did nothing.
I am happy to do design.
That was before we were so far into the stuff we were doing.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously I've wanted to keep it the entire time. And so James, Generic Jimmy, and I have decided by creating some new characters, we're going to try and bring it back.
Yeah.
And so James has got a character called
Cole.
and I have a character called Dave. And they're both supernatural characters, not as in the show, as in like they have abilities that are not ordinary.
Yes.
And, it's going to be a part of this thing we have now.
So are there going to be any extra characters moved into that, or is it just the two
Oh,
characters?
always. There's always going to be other characters.
Yeah.
Always implementing, creating new characters. Yeah.
So Dave and Cole are going to be like the kind of main characters.
Those are two new characters.
Yeah.
There's already a decent long list of characters who already exist in the Critics universe.
Yeah. Also, we could also add like you
So
you
that
guys
critic
could-
spelled with
Yeah,
a K
like-
or a C?
K.
K. Okay.
like
So
yeah, the viewers
if any viewers have any
ideas.
ideas for any characters or powers, names for characters we don't actually have a name for, we'd love to hear.
Yeah. And
Yeah, give us an email at truefirestudios6@gmail.com.
Any
or
designs you're willing to give us. Obviously, we're not asking for your designs, but if you want to help, that's greatly appreciated. Obviously,
we'll
if
add
you
a
give us the
page
idea,
on the
then
TrueFire website, I suppose.
if you give us the character, then you're going to actually have to give us the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, copyright, all that kind of stuff, Your ideas are our ideas.
Otherwise, we come at you with an axe.
Remember.
Jason Bourne, just...
Here's Johnny!
That, okay.
No, I know, but I wanted to do that.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, so we can. Do you want to talk about what the characters' powers are, or
No, I think that's something we can...
I think you guys should get that a secret. I think that should be
Yeah.
a surprise when the comics actually come out.
Yeah.
So, will there be printouts, or is it just kind of like online comics? that people can
well,
read?
we haven't really decided that yet, have we?
No. We're kind of working on the story at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Well, that's definitely important.
Liam is like the.
Obviously, it's
designer.
something we can't just put out immediately.
Well, I mean, Marvel managed to get Captain Marvel out real quick, so...
Yes, but we're not a large moneyed character.
Whose phone is that?
Huh. I have a call. We will be back. Alright, back from my call. Calls are fun.
Are they?
Well, maybe. Anyway,
How's my phone doing?
back to Critics Comics. So,
What are you doing?
where were we? With the comics. So, printouts, comics, Marvel, not big company. Yeah.
Yes, we're not Disney. We're not going to just give you comics as, like,
Yeah.
2 hours after we've released, this video, this podcast, whatever.
I mean,
it is.
it's quite possible. We could all just quickly jump in on something and release some quick, cool stuff.
the chances of that.
Though,
Is there-
very, very slim.
Yeah.
Like slimmer than slim.
So, yeah, definitely...
Slim Shady.
So, Critics Comics is actually going to be a Trufire partner later on in the time.
Yes.
It's not going to be a subsidiary because there are a lot more contracts with some subsidiaries, and subsidiaries are owned by Trufire, where it's not, so it's going to just partner with Trufire. So Yeah, it's going to be on the partner Trufire website. So if you want to go check that out, just go to trufire.org and check out our partners page. And you can look down at Critics Comics. It'll be there sometime in the future when everything gets set up.
Sure will be.
So just keep checking back, trufire.org. And yeah, that hopefully will be there. And maybe they'll have some comics up. Don't know.
Well, so I'm just gonna quickly tell you our jobs for Critics Comics.
Pardon?
What?
When did you decide this?
Whenever I went.
Well, I'm the owner. Me, the owner, you a member, you. So, roles.
Well, I don't think you'd really have a.
I mean, that's what I did
good
for
company
Trufire.
with it if I didn't write the story for it.
That doesn't mean you start making roles. No, you're the lead writer.
Lead writer.
Yes, because I have a good
Next,
imagination. And I'm gonna write things.
What would you call it? Partner. Just partner?
Well, because I'm not actually part of Critics Comics and I am a Trufire CEO, I am just your development partner, program supervisor.
Yeah.
Just means I supervise the contract
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Just to make sure you aren't voiding anything, which I don't think you would. Because you are in the board of directors as well, so.
Yes. Well, we're in partnership with a company.
Speaking of which, I gotta write up a contract for that. Anyway, that's gonna be fun. Yeah,
This is done.
It's definitely interesting what's coming up. So, we're not sure what we're gonna be doing with Trufire, the Trufire Media channel. So, like, honestly, I really don't have any ideas for the Trufire Media channel. Hopefully we can get your channel up and running. Your channel, honestly, I reckon Shorty Lad's channel is going to be a lot bigger than both of ours combined, to be honest. Just putting it out there. I barely upload. My edits are horrible.
Until you edit it.
Jimmy doesn't upload
Yeah.
at all, period.
Because I don't have a channel.
You do have a channel.
Do I?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. You've got like 3 subscribers.
When was this a thing?
Since you uploaded my music video.
What?
I uploaded your music.
Yeah,
No, I-
BitSynth. You
Oh,
both did.
Wait, so you?
I did it for you.
Oh, okay, cheers.
Oh, you did it for him. Okay, so... Would it?
What is that?
Oh my god, it actually is a crowbar.
No, it's not.
No.
It's called a fence bar.
A fence bar.
This is crazy.
So at school, we had one of our teachers. There's a big bar that has like a little thing on the end of it.
Yeah.
She called that a crowbar. Apparently, we're just finding out now it's called a fence bar.
Because apparently the crowbar is
Yes.
actually a crowbar.
Jimmy is actually holding a
It's
proper
either
crowbar.
called a fence bar or a fence crowbar. This is a crowbar.
Yeah.
This is a crowbar.
The thing.
I mean, I do like the traditional red and silver.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, the
Yeah.
normal one that we all see.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, your crowbars can come in any color.
Yeah.
I'd like to say. Honestly, though, I really want to get like a halogen or something.
What now?
A halogen. The firefighting tools they have. There's like an axe and a crowbar.
Oh, that's the one
and
where
like a-
it kind of looks like this.
Yeah.
But it has the one that.
Yeah, it's got like extra little
And then
tools
they
on
go-
it as well. Yeah. It's also some of them have like a little axe bar at the end as well.
They usually use it to smash
Yeah.
axes in
Mm.
to doors, and then they rip open.
They also use it for car doors.
Also,
They
yeah.
get the little notch and they just
They
rip
also use
the.
it for domestic abuse.
Just a little nook at the end, just kadunk.
So I think having an ice pick as a weapon would be pretty cool. I don't know why I'm
An
saying
ice pick.
Yeah. But like if you modified it a bit, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah. If you lived in Antarctica.
Or what about like an ice pick with like a chain? So
bear
like
hunting.
like with
We're going on a bear hunt.
Oh no!
what's it going on?
We're not scared.
I
Yes,
am.
we are.
Yeah, probably.
Lame. Yes, we are. Me. I am.
What's that video where there was the bear walking up to the Russian? There was that one comment. That bear's got some balls walking up to the Russian like that.
I don't know.
Such a good video.
Probably the video.
No, it's apparently just bear just walking up to a Russian. I would crap my dackers.
Crap, Mardackers!
There would be soil in my pants.
What's behind that door?
I would doil my foil.
Doil your foil.
There's a toilet in there.
There is a toilet behind a large white door in a wall.
There's also a chest freezer.
There's a chest freezer we're finding out.
James, a dead body.
This just in, a dead body in the toilet.
No, there's no dead body. But if you do open it up, it smells horrifying.
Like a dead body.
Probably.
It's
Probably
just
one stuffed in the
blackness
toilet, to be honest.
Blackness in the bottom of the toilet.
No.
This got dark really quickly.
Mold.
Mold.
I don't know, but it did not
Dead
smell
bodies.
nice.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how a dead
Nah.
body decomposes. It could be meat, but I mean...
Maybe. There's
Definitely
maggots,
not dead.
whatever.
Maggot!
I kept maggots.
Get on your feet, maggot!
Get on your feet, maggot!
You see the door handle move?
I want to
Soldier
see you
walks out.
grow up into a fly. Eat that moldy meat.
A what?
We hear this door handle move and a soldier walks out. Yes, sir!
Get on your feet, maggot. Yes, sir. Drop down and give me 50.
That would be
Aye,
horrifying.
sir.
Imagine like us actually just turn our hand.
It's just like an old
no,
veteran
just
soldier.
talking.
Just walks out with a
Someone walks
gun.
out that door.
I can
That'd be horrifying.
I could imagine that, just like an old veteran soldier just coming out. We're gonna get Dan, sir. I got him.
I can imagine us like turning our hand, maybe like using the barbecue for the finish, and like someone just walking
My
out.
pop was in the war, the one who lived in there.
The Vietnam War?
No, World War II.
Oh.
Maybe
Or was it Civil War?
he's in there.
Civil.
I don't mean Captain America.
No. The civil, like the American civil, like the 1800s Civil War.
The War of
No, as in the one against Korea.
Oh, that war. Korean
The
Civil War.
modern Civil War.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think many people remember that because I think it was going on around the same time the Vietnam War, wasn't it?
It was just, it was like 10 or 20 years after
Also, I
World
like
War
how.
II, I believe.
Yeah, so during the
Are we going to
Cold
stop
War.
this
then.
now, or are we just going to let the podcast have war in it?
We can have whatever we want in this podcast. This is the Flamecast.
Apart from cuss words, guys.
Except for cuss words. We're a family-friendly channel. We talk about war and death.
Yeah.
And sometimes graphics cards.
But no cuss words.
No cuss words. That's
Oh.
No saying cuss words, guys. It's
I
inappropriate
honest-
and violent.
What about the Cyberpunk game? 2077.
awful.
Well, I mean,
It's
You're the only one who played
it's a good game.
he has.
I played
I
it.
said you're the only one who.
Yeah. I've actually played
Well, he has.
I've actually played Cyberpunk in its entirety. And to be honest, I do not like the ending. I'm not sure if there was something choice made, but the ending, it sucks. 'Cause it's not like GTA, right? Where
I'm not
you...
gonna play it. Just tell me what the ending is.
Well, okay, well...
You gonna play it?
I'm not sure if it's a choice thing, but the ending I got was you go up into a spaceship. Because you basically get this, like, implant. So, spoilers. Major spoilers. So, if you don't like spoilers, just click off now, because we're
Elon
probably going to
Musk
end
gives
this
you
anyway.
the
But so you get like a head implant, right, which is like a conscious, and that's where thingy comes in. Johnny Silverhand, yeah, Johnny Silverhand comes in, and you know he's like your conscious basically for the whole thing, and he like
He's Alexa.
is basically taking you over.
He's Alexa.
You.
Alexa's taking over.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. So wait, he's taking over you.
Yeah, he takes over. He's basically slowly taking over your body and eating away your nervous system, and the entire story is to basically get him out of your head. But you can't just remove the chip because you'll destroy everything. You'll kill yourself basically, but you're slowly dying anyway. So you go with Arasaka, which is like the evil corporation that you tried to destroy and stole the chip from, ironically. And now you're trying to seek help from them, and you kidnap the, I don't know what to call her, the Empress, whatever her name is. I don't really know what to call her, but you know, you steal the Arasaka's CEO's daughter, and she helps you get onto a space station, which is like a big hospital, and they remove the chip, and you don't feel like yourself. You're still dying. You go through some tests, and then you upload your conscious to the internet, basically,
Yeah.
and then it just ends. That's it. That's the game. You just get uploaded into a conscious, and that's it. That's the game, which is annoying because, like in GTA, you know, you end this campaign.
Yeah, like,
You know, you still get to play the characters after the campaign's finished. You don't get to do that in Cyberpunk.
Trevor dies, doesn't he? Yeah.
Just quickly.
Depends on what you pick.
Just quickly. Have you guys seen the ending to the first Subnautica game?
Yes.
Which is?
The ship leaving the planet.
Yeah, and then you have the Empress say the thing that she says. But right at the end, all the way at the end of the credits, there's another bit.
Is it?
It says thank you for playing, and then you know the voice of like the Seamoth and
Yeah.
that, and like obviously your base. She says welcome back to Altera. and then I think she says for you to return, you must pay your debt of, I think it was 100 trillion credits.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of credits.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know how inflation's worked in the future, so
No, but like,
it might not even be that much.
no, I reckon it's because it would be because you'd be accountable for ship damage because Altera's a crappy company.
Yeah. Because, yeah, well, like you probably, because you're the only survivor, you might have to pay for the whole ship. I reckon that's
Well,
what's
it was a
going on there.
large cargo ship.
Yeah.
Like you can go back and
Was it? I don't think it was a cargo ship. Wasn't it a research vessel?
It might have been both.
Yeah, I think I'm
'Cause
pretty
there
sure.
was
Yeah, it
lots of
could have been
cargo
both.
in
Yeah,
it.
because there was like a bunch of pawn suits and everything.
Yeah.
Because they had they had moon pools in it and everything, and they had like proper research quarters, science bays, and everything. I think it did have a cargo bay, but I don't think it was mainly a freighter. I think it was like a mainly research vessel, and then it was going to research a planet, and
But Altera was
and then it got shot down and crashed.
Altera was a interdimensional travel company.
Yeah.
They created portals to different areas of the universe. It didn't get shut down. It got shot down.
That's what I said.
It sounded like you said
It got shot down.
It sounded like you said
No, it got shot down by the cannon, didn't it?
Yeah,
Gun.
Yeah.
because it was too
GUN.
close to the planet.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they were like, well, no. Come on.
I would actually enjoy a movie of Subnautica, like a Subnautica movie.
I would enjoy it as long as they did it 100% off the game. Otherwise,
I don't think it should be based off the game. I think what they should do is
Its own kind
but
of
take
thing.
inspiration from the game, but make it like its own kind
They
of thing.
should do it as if one of the... Okay, you know how you go to the wreckage of the survivors pods?
Yeah.
If one of them actually made it out, but they ended up in a different part of the world.
Yes.
Like, they managed to escape, but got stuck in, like, a current or something like that.
Or like maybe they got in maybe they got stuck in the actual deep part of the ocean, not in the little crevice part, the shallow area that you're in.
But yeah, like a first decent amount of the movie would be them trying to get out of that area, and then they get to a different area where the Aurora hasn't crashed,
Mm.
or on the other side of the Aurora.
Also, something
Yeah.
in talking about how the ship landed on the shallows, because you know where the void is. Yeah, the ship was actually really close to going in there, and going down there, you probably would have been able to find like the Gargantuan Leviathan like still alive,
Mm.
massive ones. down there.
No, there's only one. You're talking about the River Leviathan,
Which ones are the ones that are down there? The night leviathans? Or whatever?
the
Ghost
Ghost
Leviathan.
Leviathans.
Yeah, those ones. The
Which
ones
are,
that like
flat-
basically
like they're
just
amplified.
instantly kill you when you
Yeah,
go
and
down.
they're amplified. They're a bit bigger.
Mm.
Yeah.
I know the Gargantuan Leviathan, which is the River Leviathan.
Yeah.
That was the last of its species.
Oh.
Because of how the planet
Is that the one
There's
that's
not
the
enough
skeleton in the?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's not enough room for them to eat. That was a baby Leviathan. The one in the river is a baby. There's not enough food for them to survive.
That is a baby.
That is a baby.
That's scary because
That is huge.
also
for
I
me.
know.
people have been making like
There's a mod for
Like to
there's a
bring
group
back
that
to
made a
life.
mod.
yeah.
Wait, so
And
like
it's massive.
how
It's
so
huge.
what did like
Scary.
all the rest of the sea floor like sink into the ocean or something?
What? What? Wait.
Well, like because you have the surface shelf, right, which is like the luckiest part you'd land on,
yeah.
but the rest of the sea is
Well,
basically
they
just
say-
a giant
yeah,
void.
they say that because that's a really shallow area.
Mm.
That's my ringtone.
Well, someone's got a call.
So that is supposed to be like that's the shallows because it's just a big platform and then it's really deep everywhere else.
I'll leave the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like. Yeah.
So
But
it's.
the
I
reason-
reckon like the sea floor sunk. I reckon that might have been what happened. Maybe like some tectonic activity.
The reason they died is because they ate everything that was large enough for them to consume to stay alive.
That's sad though.
Yeah. And so they would have gone lower to find more food, and that's where the last one would survive. Also,
Yeah.
because there's no other mates, they couldn't have continued producing
That
their
thing
own
is
species.
huge.
That's a baby.
And that's a baby.
Also, but down in the void, it goes like a lot deeper. So you could find reapers that are like the size of that thing, or maybe not like as big as that. But you can find reapers that are pretty big.
But they're not as big as the River Leviathan.
No, but like
Nah.
they
But
would
in the
be- they
void,
would be
everything
I-
is amplified because it has more
I
space.
did. I went on creative and just chucked in immortal, and I just went, and I just went and just fell down the void.
It works. Okay, so there's a theory that works
Who was it that went down to the void? And then I remember someone went down to the floor of the void and they just got teleported back up.
That was me.
Was it you?
Yes.
It would be cool if they like had a little.
There's a theory that works that if you get a small fishbowl and a big fishbowl and it's the same size, like baby fish, in both of them, they will grow to fit their environment. So the fish with the bigger tank will get bigger and the other one will stay a decent size for that. So that's why the ghost leviathans and any leviathans in the void would get bigger.
Yeah, because
Because it's
they
a
have
bigger
a bigger
environment. Well, I mean, it is a big void that's just nothing, so... They do have a very large area to grow into. And also the fact
But
that
just
they got
imagine
one.
like a
And I'm pretty sure those ghost leviathans that are in the void are also supposed to be babies.
Yeah,
Jeez.
they're called adult ones, but I think that's just because they're bigger than the juvenile, like the other juvenile that you find in the Lost River.
Reavers are really scary.
Reavers are.
When they attack you, they freak you out.
It's like I built a base near the gun and I got like set up the cameras and just not even seeing a Reaper, but setting up the camera, like the room where you set off the drones. I had them sitting in there and I searched for Reapers. And it was just scary to even think that there's a Reaper around the corner. Yeah. And then even just flying one of my little drones down there was horrifying. But then it was just doing flips, not the drone. The Reaper was doing flips in the wall. So I'm like, that's not scary. He's just making TikToks.
It's putting
He's
a
making
show.
TikToks, goes off. It's like, oh, okay.
It's putting on a show.
Starts doing the Renegade.
No, it goes off screen. It's like, okay. Like, a minute.
Corena.
like, you just turn the camera, the Reaper's coming out, you're like...
Well, that's a Subnautica movie would make a great horror movie.
It really would.
Like a more realistic and
It'd
scary looking
be a
version of the
sci-fi horror movie. And that's one of those movies that you could actually make like 4 hours and still be interesting.
Yeah.
Like, unlike...
Like, just make the whole entire game, you know? Just, like, make the movie the game. Like...
I still don't think it should just be the game.
It should be.
There are too many movies that are based literally off the game by like line by line, and it's not
I
great.
don't mean like that. I mean like how the ending would be, like how you fly the rocket ship off.
But
I
okay,
think it should be you get left.
It should be-
left there, and you see the rocket fly off.
ooh,
Who would build the rocket?
The original player, but you're a different survivor.
Oh, okay, that would be cool.
you get to the island, you see another rocket just
Like
fly
off
off.
It would be like you see the rocket being built.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my gosh, I can get out of here, and then once you're in the position where you can see the entire rocket, you see them leave.
Yeah, it's like...
And then it's just you surviving there on your own.
Or
It could even be a
twist
series.
of fate where, because when they go into the let's just say they change the ending a bit. As it lifts off, we find out that he forgot to deactivate the gun, and he gets shot down.
And then that survivor learns.
Because the game depends on how you play it, not the ending, but the
Yeah.
game itself. Like how you can play it however you want.
And then that survivor would learn that, oh, the gun needs to be shut down.
But then let's say you do it in a different way. Like you don't just get the cure, you blow it up or something like that
That would be cool.
to the gun.
You'd like build some C4.
And the sound design in Subnautica is great.
Yeah.
It
So
really is.
They'd probably use the same sound design and just imagine hearing the gun fall over.
They could. They could just buy out the licenses for all the sounds for Subnautica.
It would definitely sound like...
You could just basically take the same... You could take the same sound from the Aurora exploding.
Imagine seeing
From the meltdown.
the Aurora, after that rocket lifts off, crumble and fall into the void.
Oh,
That'd be
like
horrifying.
the shockwaves from the rocket pushes it over the edge.
Yeah.
And then you just see it sink. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
And like at the very end, like after the credits, all you hear is just like a Reaper Leviathan do that, but like it's a lot more scary, and you just hear the ship like hit the ground.
We need to contact the studio and get this done. We can't do it, but the studio can.
Yeah. Like all you hear is a massive like Reaper Leviathan roar, and then you just hear a massive like thump, which is the ship hitting the bottom of the ground in the void. Just
It's just the sea moth. Critical damage.
imagine a second part of that, like a sequel
To make 2 movies.
Yeah, and
2 movies would be enough, I think. 3 movies is overkill.
3 movies, the third one, I'd say, if they wanted to make a third,
Yeah.
below 0.
Yeah,
Like, I definitely would like to see a Subnautica movie, but I wouldn't want to see it something like the Mario movie.
God.
That was nothing to do with Mario at all.
Yeah, well, I reckon at the end, because if they wanted to end a Subnautica movie, they'd probably have it so that they escape that area with a cycle.
The after credits,
and then they
an
find
after credit
the below
scene
zero
would be
area.
like the woman going down to the below zero area, the Antarctic or the Arctic.
Like in the distance, you see the giant meteorite that's supposed to land near that area.
And then the satellite. What's the name?
Maybe like
Oh, no, because they already did that.
how cool to be if,
Did they?
Maybe.
how cool to be like so like if they start like a second movie and
That
it's, like,
satellite
Below
made
Zero One,
sense.
No, I think they left it.
if they make like their second movie and it's a Below 01, you hear like the gun being like
Dropped.
yeah, or like the shit dropping.
Or the shockwave of green energy
Yeah.
after the gun falling over.
It could also be like something like when they're already on the Arctic,
Or they see the rocket.
but you just like you can see the rocket blowing up like in the Arctic. Like it opens with that ship blowing up and pans down to
I
like
can imagine the cinematic for the gun being blown up. So, like, you see the midsection of the gun explode, and then that part drops down onto the so
yeah, I know what you
what is
mean.
up here?
So it's
Falls down. As soon as it hits that part before it falls over, as soon as it hits that part, it sends a green shockwave of energy, and that deactivates all the power, and then it topples over.
And,
But
like,
then
that
in
would
the
push the aurora
sequel,
off.
you see the green energy go off in the distance. After you
just
might
that big green shock ball.
Oh, I'm just imagining how the massive leviathan frozen in the ice would look in the movie.
Oh, the thing with the legs
Yeah, and the tail.
and the horns.
Because imagine that. Imagine that. Like,
It's got the corral. It's the only thing on
okay,
the
but
planet
if they
with
made a
the corral.
third movie about like, which is like, if they make another Subnautica, after the credits, if they're gonna make a third movie, you just like it's just a black screen and just hear the ice crack.
That's the thing, they've really done the next Subnautica sequel would really only the next option I have is really just deep sea.
Yeah, just going as far as I
Yeah.
can.
Which would be a really cool concept, just living really far down in the deep.
Can you imagine? Then you find the little center of the planet, because I know the magma area, like the active lava zone, was supposed to be part of the center of the planet, but literally
Yeah.
just finding this open area and there's this giant orb.
I mean, it's a really small
underwater.
planet for that to be the center of the
Well,
planet.
that's the thing. It's not even a small planet.
Yeah, it's a huge planet.
It's a decent sized planet.
It's like
I think it's around the size
thi-
of that moon.
No, I think I heard something about it was like twice the size of Earth.
yeah, that's what I heard.
It's nowhere. It cannot be the size of Earth. It has to be smaller, because when you're in the rocket, you manage to because the sub-zero area is supposed to be below zero, not sub-zero, but the below zero area is supposed to be a decent distance away from the area you start off. When you're in the rocket, you see that pretty quick, and even in a rocket, it would take a while to get.
Well, I mean, this
full
is set
flight.
in like the far future. They could have like hyperdrives that
I reckon it's still
probably really quick.
because it's a resource planet.
Was it designated as like something B something?
Those numbers and
They didn't even like give it a fancy name. They literally just named it like we name all of the planets in our solar system, which I find really cool. It's like they didn't try to make it fancy or anything. They're just like, we'll just name this random numbers.
There is a planet that that the humans have discovered legitimately that we named Gallifrey.
Did we?
Yeah,
Does it look anything like
it's
Gallifrey?
orange. Yeah,
Oh wow. Is it a gas giant?
I don't know. I think it's actually a planet.
Oh,
Why are you moving there?
we just named Venus Gallifrey.
Good luck getting there. It was in a different galaxy.
I know, I'm just saying.
The Andromeda probably.
Okay.
It's the closest galaxy to us.
Probably.
It sucks that you can't see the Andromeda galaxy in the night sky. Like it's so close to us, but you can't see it anywhere in the night sky.
Yeah.
Like you can see the outer ring of the Milky. I mean, it's very.
I was the outer rim.
It's very possible that it's on the other side of the Milky Way, but still, like you can see the outer ring of the Milky Way, or the inner ring. Sorry, we're on the outer ring. But you can see like the inner areas of the galaxy. Are you eating your blood again?
It was the mint.
Because
Put my finger in it. You guys, blood again.
Blood again. Why? Who? When? How?
Africa.
Alright, well, this podcast has been fun.
Nothing can take me away from you.
It has been quite a while. I think.
It has been a
2
while.
hours.
1 hour, 23 minutes. 1 hour, 24 minutes.
I think we've done good this time.
Yeah.
I mean, we did good last time, but
Well, I'm going to end it with the sponsorship. Last bit.
critics.
So, Critics Comics, again, Critics Comics is a comic book company. You can check them out soon. They will be uploaded onto the Trufire website at www.trufire.org in the partner page. If you want to go check that out, it's Critic Comics, or you can just check out Shirley Loud's channel. I'm pretty sure he'll put a link somewhere there. Maybe his Facebook page, something like that. Anyway, this has been the Flamecast with Hellbound Deadman.
Generic Jimmy.
And of course, Shorty Loud.
And we will see you next time, and have a flamin' good day.
Bye!
Bye!
Bye.